Here we go, planting another tiny tree. That little one back there. That hole ended up having roots in it, so we're digging a new hole. Such fun.
Perfect. Perfecto.
Oh, so nice. So there we go. We got it.
Maybe I call Nancy tomorrow.
We got it deep enough. Woohoo! Here's the little tree we planted the other day. It's a good thing we did it when we did. It got cold out. It rained that night, which was good. Good rain for the tree. Keep that going. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Woot woot. On my way to the mechanic again. This time for my van. To get the oil change and then get my back passenger sliding door fixed. So, and after that I'll probably run some errands. See how hungry I am though. Although I did bring a couple snacks. I brought a banana and some peanut butter crackers. So if I get that hungry, I should be able to eat that. And that should keep me satisfied until I'm able to get home and get some food in me. But anyways, it's a beautiful sunny day. It's cold. It's like 42 degrees. So I have a sweatshirt on and actually put my winter coat on because waiting in the waiting room is usually a little bit cooler. So I figured I could always take it off if I get too warm. But I am all set and enjoy my day. The pretty colors. Done at the mechanic. Fast and easy. Of course, when they looked at the car, they said, "Yeah, sure it was the passenger side that needed fixing," because the driver's side is the one that's broken. I'm like, well, yeah. I said, you know, the driver's side has had it once in a great while where it doesn't close, and we can kind of strong arm it, we can get it closed, but at least, you know, that's still been working. And I think I was told that the little rotary wheel that kind of, you know, goes back and forth on a little plastic wheel, that's broken off. I forgot about that really, but the passenger side, we've had it like 2 or 3 times where it was opened. Well, I don't remember when now. We're taking my sister-in-law for surgery, and we couldn't get the door closed. And in fact, when we did get it closed, we did strong arm it somehow. We did something and it looked like it was closed, but it wasn't. And we drove the whole way to the hospital with the door not completely closed, and it was beeping at us. It had the alarm went beep, which thank God went away after, I don't know, 5 minutes or something. Yeah, but we couldn't get that closed. So they said, well, that one has the roller there, everything looks fine and everything, so they just greased it up really well and said hopefully that should do the trick, that'll be okay. I'm like, all right, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, they're going to order the replacement part for my driver's side door so that I can either just call and make an appointment for it, or next time I do an oil change. They said either way, just hopefully it'll keep working for me. And I'm like, yeah. So then basically it was just an oil change. So that's all right. I'm out early. So yeah, nice early start to my day. So hopefully it will be productive. Like I said, obviously, sun's shining. Like I said, a little cool, but maybe I'll get a longer walk in today. The last couple days, I think we just took a short little loop around our area instead of taking the walk to the corner. So today, I think I'll do that. Get my little vitamin D in with the sunshine. All right. I thought it was going to be too early to run errands, and then I thought, oh, hey, I could get my hair cut because they open at 9. But of course, I didn't get there in time enough. and the online check-in starts at like 5 after. And so by like 7 after, when I finally got to do my online check-in, it was already an hour wait. So I'm like, well, all right, I'll go to Meijer. And I thought, oh yeah, I had a feeling I was going to stop at Meijer too. And I was going to put the bags in my car, the plastic bags to recycle, and I forgot. So I'm pulling up in the parking lot and going, oh yeah, bags. I knew that. So I try to get everything ready the night before so this stuff doesn't happen and I don't forget. What? Some yet. Very cute. Haunted ghost tour in Wisconsin. Book about Wisconsin. Besides, we have some other fall books. All the cute Halloween books. I like books. Look at all the different ones. We used to go to the library and we'd get all different books so we could read all the different stories. Very nice. Look at even these. Lots of cute Halloween stuff in the store. But by the time this video goes out, it's going to be past Halloween. So there's no real point showing it, I suppose. But books, yeah, I like books. I remember the kids were little, we would go to the library and we would check out, 20 books. So that was always fun, and we could always read lots of different stories. So, yay, and that way we didn't have to buy them and spend the money doing that, and we had fun reading. Today's haul, I got a cute little hand towel for Halloween because the one that I have is getting kind of icky. Needs to go. So this was only $4. It was like 45% off. I'm like, okay, I can afford that. And then I have some shampoo and conditioner and some leave-in spray from this company that my friend Joyce recommended to me. So I will try those products out and see how that does in my hair. Forgot to take a picture in the car beforehand. I took some in the salon, but here's after. It's kind of cute. She did a little bit of layers, so did this a little bit shorter than the bottom. So from the back, you can actually really, the blue kind of sticks out. The blonde, the gray kind of ends a little bit early, and then I have the blue kind of hanging out. So that's very cute. Yay! So it feels good. Feels nice. Nice, just a little bit shorter. And she said hopefully they shouldn't get my my fingers caught in the hair. So the thing that Mandy was talking about, that and you do this and you get your fingers caught. I'm like, yeah, I was doing that too. So got all the dry ends off. Looking good. So I know the city will come out and replace a garbage can for you if your garbage can is broken to pieces. But I saw this truck. It's like, okay, 2 guys, 1 can. This is a garbage can cleaning service. So he cleaned out the regular garbage can and now he's cleaning out the recycling garbage can. At first I was thinking it was just he was going to take them back, like I said, for recycling and put a new can down. I see him clean it. I'm like, oh, can you do that to my cans? And then I see it is actually a cleaning service. So that's his job. That's what he does. How interesting is that? Never knew that job existed. Happy Wednesday! Getting out for my walk. Hopefully it won't rain on me. The sky is dark. I do seem to be feeling a couple drips. But we'll see how this goes. Anyways, yeah, so I showed you the little tree. So that Wayne and a couple neighbors helped plant. And that night actually it rained a lot, which was good. So it got some good watering to help get it to start. And it looks good, so that's good. Still standing, still upright. We did a good job. Yay! I'll have to see. I know there were 2 more trees that are supposed to be being planted, so I don't know if they got to that at all yet or not or what. But I'll find out when I come back and walk around the neighborhood. But windy out. Like I said, I didn't check I haven't checked the forecast in a day or so to see if it's supposed to be raining. I thought we were supposed to have drizzles on and off, but in any case, so when I could get out, do my exercising. So yesterday I had a bunch of errands to run, and Mom needed me over early to do a couple things. So we did all that. So I did not exercise yesterday. Day got away from me. This morning I exercised, and I think I've mentioned before that I follow this girl Christine from Simply Nailogical. That's where I get my hollow taco, my nail polish from. And anyways, a couple years ago she started really exercising a lot, started buying home gym equipment, so between weights and all the bars and the barbells, and which is awesome for her. She ended up getting like an autoimmune disease, so she had it. It just decided to flare up, and she had sciatica. So I know that also kind of kicked in at one point. So then she started doing more exercises and all that to try to help her body to heal and to stay healthy and hopefully not have flare-up sessions. And so she's been posting all her workouts on Snapchat. So today I did a little 20-minute workout, thinking, okay, we'll do something a little bit faster and a little quick one. But I also wanted to then kind of do what she was doing. So I followed along in the things that she was doing with what I've got in my house, with just my little weights and stuff, but did a lot of squats today. So the legs are feeling it, just walking. It's like, ooh, okay, I'm feeling that one. But now it's another thing as far as for, again, health in general, and for staying, upping your chances for staying cancer-free, is to do more weight-bearing exercises, more strength training. So try to do more of that and the cardio. Although also cardio more so stuff is brisk walking and preferably out in nature. We've got a bunch of branches down. He's off the sidewalk. So yeah, again, I like my nature walks anyways. This is enough. I'm not really, not in a park, but I still get out here to get my nature. See my birds. Enjoy the trees. So anyways, there was that. Oh, and then also the dentist called me. So I think I mentioned that they had scheduled the appointment for me for my having the peg put in. And it happened to be like I was going to get the peg put in, and the next day I was supposed to have a teeth cleaning. And then the next day I have a CT scan. And I thought, oh, but even still having that peg in there, and although I'm going to be on an antibiotic, I'm like, do you really want to be doing teeth cleaning? Because I know that sometimes loosens stuff up, which is why some people even need to take an antibiotic before having their teeth cleaned. So I was going to call and ask them about that, and I happened to get a call from them. I was like, oh, and they said they had a cancellation at the end of this month, and so could I come in then? And I was like, yes, that would be good. I'd prefer that. So it'll give me a week or two to heal before my teeth cleaning then. So that'll be good. So that, again, the universe worked it out for me. That I knew that was a question in my mind. And what I was going to do about it, like I said, make a phone call, but they called me. So, yay. It's so windy. We got window pouring over the dam. Water pouring over the dam. That will be not blocked by the trees, and it'll be noisy. Woo, and rainy. Feeling the raindrops. Don't hear anything but wind, but there's our choppy lake. Woo, so yeah, walking. Walking in nature if you can. And if anything, walking outside. Get some fresh air. Does a body good. Even when it's, I don't know, 45. It might be 48 now. I know it was like 45 when I woke up. But cooler days are coming. And I'm like, oh, I know I've made videos. I've walked before. I walk almost every day. Even when it's snowing. I put my heavier coat on. I had my heavier coat on yesterday. Today I thought, between my sweatshirt and this lighter coat is more of a raincoat. It'll work. It'll do just fine. A little cool. I could have some gloves on. Back from my walk. As I was coming back, I ran into my neighbor Quit, who was the one that we were helping plant the tree out front with. And she was coming back from, she has a garden area in our area. A little garden section off the access road. And so I asked her, I'm like, well, are you doing any more gardening? Are you, I didn't think she was doing her garden this year. She was too much work. Said, well, she still had a couple pepper plants back there and some lemongrass, and so she wanted to bring that in. And she said she dries the lemongrass and uses that in soups and stuff and whatever. I'm like, that is so cool. Like, you have so much information. You know so much about all the different foods and, about growing them and whatever. And she says, yeah, well, I learned that growing up. And I'm like, that is so awesome, though. So I asked her about ginger. And she was like, oh, I'm like, how does ginger grow? In the ground or whatever? Yeah, it goes like in the ground and then it grows out, I guess. And so she's done that before too. She was sometimes even just in the house. And I'm like, well, that's pretty neat. She was, then I got to put it in the freezer. I'm like, makes sense. I used to put mine in the freezer when I first got it because I use that in my juicing. And then they've been putting it in the refrigerator and it's getting moldy. And she's like, yeah, no, you got to put it in the freezer. I'm like, okay. So then she was talking about Facebook. So I walked back with her to the house and she said that she's been having some trouble with Facebook and her sister's in the hospital. And so could I help her figure out Facebook because she wanted to call through Facebook. And so I was like, sure, I'll try and see what we can do. So it was on an iPad and I figured it out. So yay, thanks universe, because I kind of know what I'm doing more so on a computer than I do on like a phone or a device. But the iPad was okay. It was still different screen than the computer and all that, but figured it out, friended a couple of her relatives, and then she was able to call her sister and talk with her for a little bit. So that's good. There's a bit of time difference where her sister's at. So I think she's going to call again later. But in the meantime, then she also gave me some potatoes because she had like a huge bag. She goes, I'm not going to eat all these and you want some? And I'm like, well, that's so nice. You go, share. She goes, I like sharing. So I'm like, oh, I'm like, that's so sweet. Thank you. Get my picture behind me. I'm blocking it from doing my pumpkin seed trail mix video that I did yesterday. I was glad I had energy to get that done too, because I put that one up today so that I had a video for today and all that. And like I said, it was simple. It was just a matter of mixing a bunch of ingredients together, and very good. I ate half the container yesterday morning. I think I had the other half for breakfast today. Put some in Wayne's lunchbox, so he had some for work today. So it's pretty good. But yeah, there we go. I got lots of potatoes. I can make some mashed potatoes now, whatever. I still have my squash from the pumpkin farm that we went to. I still have my sweet potato from when we picked up Mandy. So I have things to make. Then we've got my other pumpkin seeds to make and my trail mix that I just made. So I've got food to make. Yeah, the other thing I have going on, which I have to figure out, but this really tall plant, that's funny when I rewatch videos and see way back from when my cancer journey started to like now how much this plant has grown, because it was almost pretty much as tall as the stick there. So it's grown an extra like 1.5 feet, but it's so tall now that it's just falling over. And even my stick in the pot, it's only so big of a pot. And the stick itself it had fallen the other way into the wall, and now where is it? Oh my goodness, it really fell over, huh? Dun dun dun! Yeah. It has fallen over, so I will have to figure out what I can do with that. So I was thinking about putting 2 other sticks in the ground and making like a teepee out of it and seeing if I can hold that up. And I don't know, the plant is like healthy all the way down, so there too. I don't really want to like chop it off to try to root it, to cut it back. It's got some other plants growing down on the bottom too. Let's see. Oh, my little jungle area here. This one has, yeah, it's got that whole other new shoot coming off. So I've got a second one growing, which is very nice. I've got that on this plant too. I've got this little green shoot growing up. Dun dun dun. So we'll have a new one of these big stick things going up, which I don't know. I keep overwatering it or what. I'll talk to my other neighbor who's really good with plants and seeing if she can help me repot some of these and get what kind of good dirt I can use to keep them going and being healthy. Happy Thursday. I'm up a little bit earlier today. Got some errands to run this afternoon. So I figured I wanted to get my workout in, get my walk in. I need a shower. I need to do a bag change. Even though it's only been 3 days, but because I was bleeding for the last one that I did, we want to check it because of that. And then last night too, I was having some pinches around it, so I figured, yep, better to change it sooner than later. Make sure that I try to keep that skin all healthy. Goodness gracious, I look tired. I don't feel as tired as I look. I was tired. It's darker out in the mornings now. It's when I wake up, it's just like, oh, I just feel so good in bed and comfy, and it's dark out, so I just want to lay in bed. But then I get up and I get going, and I'm like, oh, why didn't I wake up earlier? This is good. I can do this. I can get going and then get stuff done. So, yep, got my wind. I was hoping it wouldn't be that windy back here. Got my walk into the corner. Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's 45 degrees. It's cold. Got my winter coat on. So at least I did that, and I'm not wearing my lighter coat. Well, granted, I did have the sweatshirt on, but I'm still in my my exercise clothes. So I didn't even put pants on. I've got my my capris on. But I'm like, that's all right. I just want to get out here and get it done. So yeah, cloudy, looking icky. I forgot to check again about rain. I checked the temperature, but so how is it where you guys live? Is it getting colder there now too? And I have a friend in Tennessee, and she was like, oh, this is cold. She actually had their temperature is about the same as us. In the morning it was like 48 degrees. So I found that interesting. That even down there, a little cold. So yeah, is it cold by you? Still getting out, getting your walks in? Got your winter coat out yet? I always say, don't really do a fall coat too much. The weather doesn't go like that mid-level. It's either it's warm and then it's cold. So that's the way it goes. But still good. Get out, get some fresh air. If the sun were shining, it'd be sunshine, because that's, like I say, it's good for the body, vitamin D, and all that. But in any case, getting that wind. It's freezing my face. So a warm shower is going to feel good. Okay, this is interesting. I haven't been back here for a couple days, and it's like my pepper plants are completely gone, as is my bean plant. That looks completely dug up. These are like snapped off. So my cucumber plants and tomato plants are left, so it's not like somebody decided to help me clean out my garden and take it to the curb for pickup. But there's actually a couple beans down there. Interesting. Yeah, looks like my other flower plants dug up, but I still have I've got 2 green tomatoes. Well, they had to say that we've got a frost warning going on. Oh, I have another tiny little one there too. How about that? I suppose I should pick them and see if they'll ripen up inside. They left this pepper plant alone though so far. Should see if I have anything on there. I have 1 tiny green pepper in there. Interesting. I just can't believe that they actually dug up these plants though. I guess it's getting colder. Maybe they need something to eat. Alright, errands are finished. I'm on my way home. So I ended up stopping at Meijer. I am 1 subscriber away from 3,000. So woot woot. So I decided that I will do a little bit of a giveaway. So I bought a cute little coffee mug and a towel and a coffee mug warmer, and so watch my next video. Actually, it might come out before this video. Yeah, that's the way these videos go. Alright, I gotta catch up. One of these days, gotta catch up. But anyways, I'm gonna do a little giveaway just to say thank you to you guys. So one of you lucky winners, but I appreciate all of you, and I thank all of you for watching, being in my community, and leaving me comments, and supporting me, and all that. I really appreciate that. So I did that and picked up a couple other things. That's where we get one of the places we can get Cassie's Annie Choons noodles that she likes. So I picked up some of those while I was there. And the other reason why I mainly went back there, because I was just there the other day, but yesterday I was going to upload some footage from a smoothie that I made. I made a lean green smoothie, and as I was filming that smoothie, all of a sudden, when I turned the camera off between scenes, between whatever I had to when I turned it back on, the camera said can't read SD card. And so I was like, well, let's turn it out, turn it back on, can't read. I'm like, all right, well, let me try a different SD card, and it could read that one. And so I thought, well, okay, I'll just finish it up on this other SD card. So I have that, and then so last night I was trying to upload the footage from the 2 cards, and I went on to the one, and I have my outro and the pictures, and I was like, okay, because I didn't remember what was on what. And then I put my other card into my reader, and it wouldn't read it. There was nothing there. So I had Wayne look at it, and he was trying, looking and stuff and saying, yeah, it's not reading it. So he took it to his computer, and he tried, and it wasn't reading it. And so I put a different SD card in, and it read that one just fine. So I'm like, really? I mean, I guess you figure in this business and this what you're doing when you're recording things with SD cards, you're going to have some type of problem with the video or something at some point, whether you forget to hit record, whether you lose footage. So a lot of times I always kept my footage on my SD cards until I uploaded them to the computer. So even though I upload them on a file on my computer, until they're uploaded, I should say, to YouTube, and they're published, they're public, so that I know that, all right, that footage is out there, I don't absolutely need it anymore. Then I erase the footage from my SD card. But I've been doing this now since 2017, so what, 8 years? That the SD cards have come in and out of the camera and in and out of the reader, and so I guess it was time that I can't read it. So I'll try one more time. I did put it off to the side, said my prayers, asked Dad for help. Come on, Angel, just one more time. Let me just get my footage over here. Then I'll toss that SD card. Obviously, I won't use it anymore. I trust it. I knew I had a problem with one of them, and I didn't remember which one it was. I have 3 cards, and it was almost like one was having trouble reading the camera, one was having trouble reading in the computer. So I still may have one other one that maybe it was just this one, and I thought it was 2 different ones. But in any case, so I bought another SD card today, and I bought some more kale so that I can redo this video. So like I said, I have the ending. And then I thought, oh, all right, well, there's my coloring sheet that I also put up on the cabinets. And I thought, oh, well, I'll just go in the garage in our little bag of paper recycling, and I'll grab that out again, because I didn't make it that long ago. And I go to the bag, and I'm like, oh yeah, recycling was on Monday. So that's gone. So Cassie's all like, oh, I'll just have to color another one, Mom. And I'm like, well, yeah. Unless I just don't and just film it anyways with nothing, and then you'll have the outro with the coloring page. And probably not. I'll probably color a new one. I don't know. Ugh. But it's just like, oh, fooey. But anyways, so tomorrow's Friday. We shall see what I'll be able to do, if I can save any footage tonight or anything, or I'm hoping that I can record that video tomorrow and just get that one done again and have that. It was a good smoothie. I liked it. Lean green smoothie. So anyways, so that's why I needed to go to Meijer. I had a couple other stops I was going to make. Also, I need to go to Jump. I have a bad camera battery, so that needs to go to the city recycling. And they closed at 3, and it's like 3:20 right now. So it's too late for that. And I had one other stop, so I thought, well, maybe I have some old vitamins or whatever too that I figured I'll take to the medicine recycling at CVS. So I figured, well, maybe early next week or something, I will take Mom's car out again for a drive, and I will do those other 2-3 errands. Of course, they're in different directions. One's east, one's west, and one's south. So we'll see. We'll get Mom's car out again for another drive. But that is it for the moment. I'm hungry. I need lunch, so I'm looking forward to that. I figured I'll have my yogurt. And then I was thinking, oh, and a banana and the rest of the blueberries. But I thought, oh, wait, I think I need the banana for my smoothie. So I only have one banana in the house right now. grocery shop on Saturday, but that doesn't help me for tomorrow. That's okay. Smoothie will be good with blueberries and nuts in it. But I'm hungry. Oh yeah, and while I eat my smoothie, I'm going to look up Social Blade, and they usually have a live subscriber count, so hopefully I'll be able to like see it turn to 3,000. That would be pretty awesome, and then I can do a little screen capture. But I'm hoping it didn't happen while I was out. I mean, that's fine too if you get it over, but I kind of want to see that number. That'll be pretty exciting. Here we are on Social Blade. I got home and it already said 3,000 on my YouTube channel. So I came to Social Blade and then it said the $29.90, but then it flips 3,000. Woo! Unfortunately, I can't go back in time to see exactly the time that it happened, but there we are. Happy Friday. Woot woot. End of the week. Getting my walk in early again today. I think it's only 35 degrees out today. So once again, winter jacket, but this time I remembered that I wanted to walk first, and so I put on some long pants over my exercise pants. So yesterday it was a little cold. Face was cold, the hands were cold, the legs were cold. Get that if you've ever been in the winter weather, been out when it's really cold or snowy, and then you come inside and how your legs like itch because they're kind of coming back to life type of, they're warming up. Yeah, kind of had that yesterday a little. It's like, ooh, all right. Body's got to get used to this weather. If you think about it, oh yeah, maybe moving to warmer weather. But you know, your body gets used to what you're in. So even if you're in like 70-degree Florida weather, your body gets used to more of the 80, 85 degree days and gets down to 70 and you're like, ooh, chilly. So have you guys ever lived in the north? Have you moved south for the warmth? My parents did that. They retired down to Florida. And yeah, I remember they would always be sitting there saying about how, oh, it's chilly outside and yeah, it's like 70 degrees. And I'm like, okay, I got 50 up here and I'm still just wearing a sweatshirt. I'm fine. But yeah, as it gets colder, then it feels cold. So everybody gets used to it and then it's like, oh, not so bad. So I decided to take my little walk, and then I thought, well, I'm feeling pretty good. I'll keep walking, which is good. My hips were hurting this morning as I was waking up. Well, the night, probably last night, as I rolled over at one point, I'm like, oh, hips hurt. And yesterday I didn't do a big workout like the day before. I done the legs, the squats. So yesterday I was feeling that. I was feeling it in my legs, just walking. And today I'm still feeling it in the inner thighs, but we'll see. I'll do a little workout. Oh, I know, I did like a 20-minute walking workout yesterday, so it wasn't too much. So today too, because I'll take a longer walk, I'll do a shorter regular workout, try to get the weights in today, do that every other day. But anyways, it's sunny, it's a little cold, a little windy. Not too bad with that either. So, let me know if you're getting outside, getting your walks in still. If it's too cold for you. I think I already asked, breaking out your winter clothes. It's time. Alrighty, made the loop. I said made it around. Made it around the big lap. Back to my neighborhood. So I'm walking the loop. Check out what's going on here too. But it's good. Don't really feel tired. Butt's not chafing, which is even better because I thought about putting cream on this morning and then thought, I'm not going to be doing much. I'll just take my little walk. I'll be fine. And even just exercising, like, that's okay. But like I said, I start walking and I'm like, oh, this feels good. I want to keep going. And then I get about halfway and I'm like, well, I might as well go all the way. Instead of just turning back. Especially now, seeing as there's no, chance of kind of seeing the heron. I don't need to come back to the lake area and see what I can see. So, good. Like I said, feel it in my hips a little bit, but it is good. Walking is good. Good, easy exercise and fresh air. And I get to see, the birds and the nature. All the leaves changing. The leaves change by you? Are you in an area where you get some seasons, get some color? I know there's still a few blooming flowers and stuff around here, which is amazing. Again, we've had the frost lately and just the cold temperatures. You'd think that they would stop, but there's still some pretty flowers. So very nice. Let me know what's going on by you. All right, going to see what I can do with this plant that's fallen over. I have a couple more wood pieces from the garage. I only have one that's pointed on the bottom. That'll go in easily. The other one is just round, but I'm hoping maybe to make a tripod out of them. And then I have some, so I figured it was gonna happen. I have some other ties that I can hopefully tie this tripod together and make that stand up. So let's see what happens. I'm going to need a shorter one so I can actually tie these together. It's just the two. I don't think it's gonna work. Let me grab a shorter stick. This stick is about twice as thick as I need it. I think I could get it in there. What I really need is like my garden skinny poles, but one of those cut in half. That would be perfect. This way too, if I'm going to be damaging any roots as I stick this in here. This plant is going strong, it's so nice. Now this puppy's actually really sticking in. Alright. I don't know. I thought I wanted a TP so that I could really tie them all together. Because even just tying these up, if they're going to fall into each other, that's not going to work. You know what? I've got a saw. Well. Long enough. I will just have to try and see if this keeps it standing upright or if this falls. I'd get a bigger pot, but this pot's already so big and it's so heavy with the dirt in there that, one, I don't need something that much bigger. Where am I going to go with it? And two, if it's going to be so super heavy. Squish you, I'm sorry, little plant. Doing the best I can. Try to help you. Do you guys have big plants in your house? I have to try to keep them going, keep them steady. Now all this is so loose that I don't need all that. We don't do for our plants, huh? Yeah. we'll see if this works. I'll let you know. Alright. Would be ideal, I suppose, if I could tie something up here and can you even see that high? Maybe not. Let's move you back up. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it would be ideal if I could tie the string up here and then tie it like to the walls. But I try to turn the plant like a quarter turn every week when I'm watering them. So again, as it grows towards the light, you have to be like Cheryl. I could just grab a grow light and have it shine, and then it'll just grow towards the grow light. You can move the grow light instead of moving my plant. Anyways, all right. So I've got already ties in here, already tying it to the stick that I had in here, but we shall see if that's gonna work or not. Should I put it back? Figure out which way I had it. Yeah. I have a little frog in the bottom of the pot that I can put water in that there too. I also know when it will need extra water from when the water is dried up out of the frog. So I know how I've turned the plant to where the frog is, if I can reach it or not. Anyways, that's it for that one. Then I have this other plant that I think I've overwatered. The ground is moldy, so that's not good. We just lost some leaves again that turned yellow. So even though I keep feeling the ground and trying to figure out, I'm like, yeah, you feel dry enough, you need some water. No, it doesn't. On my vine. There we go. Now it's time to water them.
Beautiful flowers here at the grocery store. Wow. So bright and colorful. Well, the advent calendars are out now. Cute little teddy bears. And then as I see, there's another whole display. They've got this getting all ready too. So a big candy cane, little alcohol bottles, Fireball whiskey. Got your rum chata, your eggnog, some more eggnog, peppermint, more Fireball. There's a couple more. I didn't think they had any other advent calendars, but there's Hello Kitty and Bluey. There's a regular Santa one. You can see it in the lights. Snowman. It's more my speed. I've stopped drinking, but I'll have chocolate.
What has he got hanging out of his mouth?
The branch broke off. Oh, is he going the other way? Oh, I get to see you run. Silly squirrel was sitting on the branch like where to get the suet, but he actually pulled the branch towards him. And he's eating the berries. And then he went again for the branch, and the whole branch broke off.
Clump of them.
Yeah, the whole end of the branch broke off.
Oh, that's what was hanging out of his mouth?
Yep. So now he's enjoying the berries.
Take it away to his hideaway.
Take it to his nest.
Yep.
Or just sit here and eat. See, I gotta let that go. I was gonna get out there and I was gonna cut that weed. But I will let the squirrel eat. They gotta fatten up for winter. He's doing a good job. Time to take the garden down. So I saw some piles of garden stuff out on the street. They'll come by and sweep it up, take care of all that, like what they do with the leaves and all that. But take it all apart. So here's the before. All right, got most of the little stands up, the tomato stand type things. It's so funny how big those cucumber plants still are. And I figure I've got to get this one out yet, but I'll have to pull the plant out first because it's surrounded by plant, so I can't just pull that one out easily. But already looking better. It's kind of neat to see how big these roots are. I'm like pulling and pulling, and the ground is moving. They're all going over here. So yeah, we're gonna have some roots left in the ground again to be able to have to go through and get out, like Wayne and I did last year, where we aerated this whole thing and took out lots of roots. Might have to do that again, either this fall or next spring. Alrighty, there's after. I pulled out a few roots, not too bad, just a small pile. So I have a little bucket there. I'll just put them in there and take them to the pile. But done. I'll keep those things off to the side for now. They should be protected from the snow. That way it doesn't take up room in my garage. And for the heck of it, we'll let the pepper plant grow just a little longer and see what happens. There may or may not be a couple peppers trying to grow. I know when I touched one on a plant the other day, it just fell off in my hand. So it was like, oh, so much for that getting any bigger. All right, so there we go. Yeah, now I sit out here and there's nothing behind me. But, yeah, Sunday. I had planned on doing this yesterday, but Wayne and I had a pretty full day yesterday, so that didn't happen. In fact, it was either, I think it was this morning, he told me that he saw an email asking for help again with another tree. So again, I guess they didn't decide to get the tree digger people in and dig those holes for us. Like I said, two of the trees were small, and we did help with one of those outside our one neighbor's house. I have footage of that one. And then I got a text from one of the women that she and the other one put in the other tree and got the mailman's help. It's like, okay, it's very nice of him to help. I thought maybe he just kind of lifted up the tree, got it out of the plastic container and helped put it in, but I think Quit said that even helped dig a little bit or something. So that was good, and there's still 2 more trees to go. I know they're waiting to have Digger's Hotline come for one of them because there is a green electrical box nearby there, so don't know what happened with that one. Wayne's like, when we take a walk today, we'll see. But again, I don't know, he probably even saw it late last night. We were busy all day yesterday, so we weren't able to help. But anyways, got this done. What else? We chatted with Mandy this morning, so got to hear about her weekend. On Friday night, they went to their local wine bar that they do every week, and she had brought back that souvenir for him, a little snow globe and a note. I forgot to ask her what else she gave him. I think she gave him some popcorn, but she wrote him a very nice note about saying, thank you for always taking care of us when we come in. We appreciate you. I had gone back home for Chuseok, and I brought a little souvenir for you. And so she gave it to him, and I guess he was very appreciative of it, very, very excited, very happy. He liked that the envelope said to Wine Kim. Thought that was kind of funny. So she's like, I don't know if he remembers he told us to call him that or what. So maybe whatever, but he liked that. And then he'd open up the snow globe and really liked this. She's like, I don't know if he's ever seen a snow globe before or not, because it kind of almost didn't seem that way. Because he came back over to the table and he was showing them, and he was flipping it over and showing them like, whoa, look at this, and stuff. So they just thought that was very cute. And then as appreciation again, he then brought out another bottle of wine for them as a thank you. And it was an American bottle of wine or something, I guess. So, and Mandy said, yeah, she liked that. That was good, but that was very cute. And then when they were leaving, I guess he either always has some kind of suckers or candies or something by the register when you leave, but either there wasn't any or something, but he opened a fresh bag for them to be able to choose. So she said there were 4 different flavors of suckers or something in there, so she got that. And then outside the bar, they do have 2 skeletons and a pumpkin. So I think all plastic, like the pumpkin was plastic and stuff. One of them had, it was supposed to be I think a girl and a guy. I think one of them had white, wavy hair, and the other one had shorter hair or something. But so she thought that was pretty cute. And then there was a violinist in the courtyard area on the street. They do what they call busking. So where you're a performer and you're just on the street, you're playing your music, kind of have your hat out for change type of thing, whatever. This guy had an electric violin and was playing some songs, and Mandy was appreciating that. So they had a good time that night, and then the next night they went to a different bar in a different city that their local bar, this Wine Kim, had said was his brother. And so they said they were going to go there, and he was all like, oh, I'll meet you there like after I'm done or something. So they didn't know if that meant like after the bar was closed, or if he was going to have somebody close early for him or something, and he'd be able, or he would leave early. So they'd gone to the other bar, and I guess that one, Mandy said she thought was open until like 3 or 4 in the morning. And by 1 a.m. they were kind of done. And so they left. So they don't know if the other guy ever like showed up after that type of thing or what, because his bar closes at, did I say that, 1 o'clock or something? So, or earlier. Yeah, maybe by 1. So that's what she thought, well, maybe he would have come after that, but if he did, they missed him, but so be it. But she appreciated that bar also. It was very colorful, very festive type of, and it had bright lights. It had actual drinks, and she's not into really actual drinks, or she doesn't know what she likes, what kind of drink should she have. So I did find it interesting. She had a Texas, how did it go? A Texas pancake shot, I think. So she had asked us like what that was about, if maybe Wayne would know. And he's like, no, he looked it up. And so she did try that one. She said it came in 2 different shot glasses. One was like white milk, and the other one was this brown clear liquid. And the bartender said, okay, what, this one, drink first. This one, drink second, like together. And so she's like, okay. So she mixed them together, and she goes, that tasted like syrup. So that was interesting. And then she had a drink called a Harvey Wallbanger, which I know we have here. I've heard of that one. And she really liked that one. So she's kind of found out it's something that she likes. Am I hearing a squirrel? So that was good. So they had a good time that day. Oh, and earlier in the day, she and one of the friends, Katie, they went out to Hongdae, and they were hitting some birthday cafes for one of the K-pop members. So they did like three or four different like little coffee shops, and got some little birthday stuff. She got a couple cookies and got some photo cards and things like that. So they had a good time with that. So that was another full day. Yeah. That is you. Hi, sweetheart. I took apart your garden. You're gonna have to check it out later. I was gonna say I should put it over here because just in case somebody comes and visits. He's slowly walking through. Anyways, Cassie did a haunted house last night. So she and one of her work friends went down to Kenosha and went to the abandoned haunted house. So it's right off the expressway, I guess. I don't remember seeing it. I guess I wasn't paying attention or whatever. But so those two went there. Thank goodness it was okay weather, because it was sprinkling on and off yesterday. So it was not raining or anything when they went through, because there were some outside areas and stuff. There's like 3 different haunted houses, I guess, that are kind of together. So you kind of go through one, but she kind of said almost like 2 of them almost were more connected. And then you go outside and you go through this little chain, snaky-like area. And they had characters out there too, or actors. So they had many actors, a lot of them, in the houses and stuff. And then outside they had some, and so she got jump scared a few different times, and but enjoyed it. Thought it was very, very good. So that was good. So glad she had a little bit of Halloween fun. So I'm not in the outfit. I don't think I filmed yesterday. I'm in my these are my jean looking, I think they're called Zuba pants. I think they were Wayne's. And he used to wear them in his 20s, and then got to a point where he didn't want to wear them anymore. And so I took a couple pairs of this one, and then I have pumpkins. So I wore those yesterday because, again, it's pumpkin time. I got to wear them a couple times a year, so not just on Halloween. So I wore those yesterday, and I'm like, thank goodness he does not, So it was cute. He's not embarrassed to go out with me dressed like that. So I had on the pumpkin pants, and then I had on my shirt that has a pumpkin on there. So I'll put the picture in, because I took a picture of me. Shared my fit on Facebook saying, yes, this is my fit for the day. So anyways, these pants are really good though with my stoma. It's nice because they're elastic waistband and I can pull them up over the stoma and they're very loose so they don't press on the on the bag, which presses on the stoma, which then just irritates me. So even though if I have them up over my stoma, they're almost like a little bit of high waters, but that's okay. They're okay. But they're comfy. So again, let's guess that's how, they're thin, but still okay for this time of year. So I thought, oh, wear these, same thing. You know, they're comfy, but they're casual pants, so I can, you know, wear them doing housework and other things. So that's about it. Wayne and I, we'll see if we get a walk in. Right now, I need to go in the kitchen. I'll be in the kitchen for the rest of the day. Because that's usually how Saturdays go, where I'm in the kitchen and I'm doing my juicing and salads and whatnot. And I didn't get any of that done yesterday. I was going to make tuna casserole last night, and I did not get to that, so I'll do that today. And then I bought ingredients to make the potato soup, because on Tuesday I'm getting that peg put in my jaw. And so I figured, okay, what's soft? What can I eat that's soft? So I thought, well, tuna casserole. And then we had it for dinner tonight. I'll have leftovers, so that'll be soft. I know we have some macaroni and cheese in the house, so I can have that like Wednesday, Thursday. And I've had the potato soup. So depending on how I'm feeling, I have all that. I have applesauce. I have some Jell-O I can make. So we'll see. We shall see how that goes. But that's about it for this week. Yeah, because it's Sunday. So I think I'll finish it off here. Maybe I'll put a couple shots in of my cooking. All right, tuna casserole ready to go. And I'm getting some juicing ready. Today I'm going to make the pink power juice, and then I will make the glowing green juice. Casseroles are finished cooking, and I got 2 batches of juice done. Had a little bit extra than would fit in the jars, and I wanted to drink a juice today anyway, so let's try the glowing green juice. So, cheers! Tastes very cucumbery. My cucumbers are pretty big on this one. So it's cucumbers, apples, celery, lettuce, and kale. I think that's it. So, pretty good. Again, those green juices, you never know. They kind of taste green. But this one is sweet enough. It tastes good. Like I said, tastes like a cucumber. So, yay. That's it for now. It's a sunny day, but it's cool out. But like I said, weather will be good. I'm sure I'll want to walk, because I didn't really walk yesterday. We did grocery shopping, but that's not enough for me. I still like my walk. Can I walk at least around the neighborhood? Get that short one in. I guess we'll probably take a walk. Like I said, Wayne wants to see if those trees are put in and how that went or whatever. Let me know what's exciting about you. What's going on? And I hope that you guys are doing things that make you smile. Have some fun. Get out there. Enjoy the weather while you can. And keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye.